Hey, hold on. Let me get show me your kitty's replay. It's a 1600 rating 3v3 lobby, so show me your kitty. If he's 1600 rating, he's well into Grand Champ, so he's probably got brilliant advice for situations like this. It's probably Johnny replay. This one. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there you are. There you are. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got MWB, the 1600 GC. The bully alert. Listen, there's almost no way. I've actually stopped myself so many times mid-sentence just to not say things that I don't want to say in this stream. But there's zero way to explain what is happening here without, like, you know, sounding bad. Because what happened was kind of stupid. So it's like, if you explain something stupid, it's inevitably going to sound stupid. Okay. We are solo queuing. I should have checked that, but yeah, we are solo queuing. Oh, don't go. Whoa! 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 Getting very, very cheeky already. That is a very interesting way to use boost. Yeah, we had 100 boost, not anymore. Is it in the VODs? Yeah. Okay, nicely handled. We're using a lot of boost that we don't need to use. We could probably, at this point, have 50 boost. If we were like managing it better. This is something I do really badly also. Okay. Do you always turn off, I feel like I've seen this before, do you always turn off your ball cam for your aerials when you're actually going for the ball like that? Is that just habit? Yeah, boost, so far like boost management is by far the biggest thing. By far. It's like not even close. Boost is overrated? Yeah, apparently. Guys, listen. You stop atting Taroko. Why are you atting him? The boy's already taken a big L. Just let him be. He doesn't need another L. I don't even know if I would call it that when Twitch chat's just like atting you and writing stupid things. Just leave him. Leave him alone. Yeah, probably don't want to dive in here as well. Because we don't have boost MWB. Like if you already don't have boost, like diving in for a challenge is even worse, because now we like, really what were we trying to stop there? Like the positives of winning that challenge were not that big. Like we maybe get the ball into the corner. It's not that big of a win. And what we're preventing is we're preventing them from getting the ball into our corner, which also isn't that, you know, big of a priority. Oof. Yeah. So boost management would have, better boost management would have easily had us back in better positions several times this game. Interesting. Actually, funnily enough, the demo might actually be better there than getting a 50-50. Because there the ball goes out to your teammates. Like, this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, what are you really stopping, you know? Unless we're really scared of somebody doing a ceiling shot, hitting the ball here isn't that, like, big of a deal. By going for the car might even be better, because now our team have a free hit. And there's also nobody third man for them because he's spawning. So I don't know if that was planned, but I like it. I like the kill there rather than the ball hit. This is less effective. Like going straight across the pitch here isn't necessary. It's like what we were doing earlier. We're just like, we're already on low boost, so we should just like prioritize rotating. It was planned. You love to Hulk smash. Yeah, I like that. It was actually really effective. You'll take Tarocco's spot. Now don't worry. Like what do you call it? Mectos and Chronic have already got it. Like. I don't think that this changed anything. Like, this is another reason why I'm actually like happy with the outcome, because Mectos and Chronic probably both beat Tarocco anyway, so like this is just like a shortcut to what would have happened, so it doesn't really make any difference. Yeah, at least we got that boost. We left that one. That's good. Wait, what if your IRL friend is in this replay? Eichmix? What is this name? This is the worst name I've ever seen. Least PG Johnny chat I've ever seen. Yeah, the Twitch chat needs to chill. I've not really been reading all of chat, so sorry if the chat's been rude. They do not speak for me, I speak for myself. A lot of Volcam off, yeah. I feel in general, ball cam off for aerialing is not a good idea, because the only time you'll ever see like very high level players do that is if they want to like keep an eye on what's happening off the ball. Has he missed that? No, it's in. How did we end up like recovering so badly here as well? Just literally dodge into the post. But yeah, the thing you want to do with most of your, it helps your vision on the ball. I don't know if it does though. Does it? Getting your perspective shift? I don't know if it does though. I feel like it just adds in another element that you have to calculate, because when you change your ball camera to off, it does for you. I mean, maybe yeah, if you've always practiced that preference. I don't know if it is though. Like, you literally nobody does this at the highest level. Like, some things are preference. That you'll see like a couple of pro players, like, you know, somebody will have weird camera settings for that work for them. Somebody will dribble in a particular way, but nobody does that. Nobody turns off ball cam for every single aerial touch. Or maybe not every single, but a lot of aerial touches. Well, that was ambitious. I don't know if that's working enough of the time to make it worth it. Yeah, the amount of time we've been on 0 or low boost this game is way too much. We're just like pathing between pads all the time. I do actually know, like, my solution for this is pretty simple. If I ever finish a game and I realize like my boost management is horrendous, it's really bad. Squishy turns off ball cam before ball hit though. I mean, he's probably just showing off. I wouldn't do what Squishy does and think it's a good idea for like your average player. I don't know what he does. I don't know if he does that or why he does that, if he does. But that's Squishy's probably not one of the players that you want to look at to copy if you're trying to get good at the game. Well, he's like probably quite good to look at for strategy, but actual execution not so much, because he's just going to be doing things that are like way too high level for people to copy. It depends though, like if that's what you want to get good at, then sure, go for it, but that's not really going to get you rating, which is what most people want. Oh, he stole your goal, nice. That was nice positioning though, good awareness. You learn from the start for whatever reason. I fully believe you, WB. The reason I believe you is because nobody does this for you to copy. Like, nobody does this. I feel like it doesn't help. Because see right there, this can't be helpful just from an objective standpoint. This can't be helpful. Like, imagine we're like, okay, let's fly up for the ball, and also while we take off, the ball moves. Right? Because that's literally what's happening. Yes, we're still flying in a straight line towards the ball, but the ball's moving. Like, we're doing it really early. I'll tell you, the one thing I have seen a fair bit is sometimes people will turn the ball off for redirects at the very last second. That is something I've seen work very well for certain players. I think Lachino used to do it. But this early, you know, turning off ball cam this early, I can't recommend it. You know, maybe it works for you, but I personally can't recommend that. Right before you hit the ball, yes, I have seen that work. Just a very like split second before you hit it. Oh yes, score that or pass it. Oh, personally, I think the shot was probably better here, just because nobody's actually there. If you can get the perfect redirect, it is wide open, so you could just redirect that in. If there's a goalie, then the pass is definitely better. But because it's open, you might as well try. Because if you miss, then you might just miss to the side, and then it is a pass. It was a tough angle. Yeah, it's a tough angle, but my point is, if you miss, you're still in a win-win situation, because if you miss to the right, it's going to hit the post and go center. If you miss to the left, it's going to do what you're doing already. So you might as well shoot. Because if you miss the shot, you're still getting a good pass. And I think you'd score that more than, like, I reckon you'd probably score this more than you'd expect. Like, you'd be surprised. Okay, I like the pinch there. Probably not generating power without it. The pass wasn't a terrible idea on that play MWB, but with a wide open net, I reckon a shot's better. Just test yourself, you know, it's a perfect time to test yourself and actually practice in a real game situation. One of those difficult angle redirects. Nice little recovery there after we realized the ball's too high. Yeah, Alex Grist is right. You know, from a mentality standpoint, it's really good that you went for a pass. It's a good sign. In this situation, hit low boost. Wait, what are you talking about? Which situation are you talking about? This one. Here. Or trying to hit low boost. I don't know what you mean. Trying to hit low boost. How is that 1800 gameplay? Or 1600? This is what 1600 looks like, dude. People have this like crazy idea that high rated lobbies and Grand Champ is insane, but really it's not like what you think it is. This is Grand Champ. Hit it with low boost. Small pads. I don't understand what you mean, MWB. Like here, after you flip, you mean? I think what you did is fine. I mean, this is fine, but you probably just didn't need to dodge or jump as early as you did. Something that made my challenges a lot better. At like 138, should you prioritize boost gathering or ball pressure? Oh, ball pressure for sure. Oh yeah, definitely ball pressure. Like, you need pressure on this ball. The most important thing that you do here is just make this guy hit the ball. You don't want to give him time to control it and then flick it or something like that, because you already have somebody behind you, so as long as you have ball pressure. And yeah, he's about to shoot, technically, from your perspective. So, like, from your perspective, he could be about to shoot the ball. See, he's completely behind the ball there. You don't know exactly what he's trying to do, so yeah, you have to go for the ball, of course. Like, you didn't need to dodge or jump this early, because by jumping this early, you're only good at like blocking a high shot. But you could have just waited. So that was something that really improved my challenge consistency, is just jumping later. If you watch like platinum lobbies and stuff like this, everybody who's challenging a dribbler, they jump so early. They like jump once and then they dodge like way after their jump. But if you just jump later, like commit later, commit as late as possible. You pretty much always want to commit as late as possible as a defender, because then you're giving yourself more, or you're giving them less time to react to what you do. Because if you jump really early and then you fly in, then they can see you coming and they can make a play. I was also going to say, your Servant Champ on an SAE, your dodges look a little bit off. Most of your dodges are not flat, like you'll air roll slightly before you dodge. So you kind of have to do some correction before you land. Like see here, you're having to air roll forward a little bit before you land. Or one earlier, you're having to like air roll to the side a little bit. You would definitely be a lot faster if you just practiced like dodging flat. Oh, why are we going for this? That was like really congested. No need to fly in. Oh, we should probably not be going for this either. This is a soft clear, and it's definitely going to get sent back into the box. Nobody's back, because that guy could very well turn. Kronovi's IRL mate. He probably just turned aggressively. So this guy could just like, oh no, he turned away. Okay. I wouldn't trust a random teammate to turn defensively there. Turn right and loop back up the wall at 103. But yeah, you just want to wait back. Like, don't just dive into the middle. Like, when a teammate soft clears the ball, just don't rush out into the midfield. It's a bad landing there. Luckily, our team are scoring. But yeah, your dodges just look, for some reason. Like, let's watch one in slow motion. We'll watch a couple in slow motion, actually. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, see? Like, is this car flat when we dodge? I don't think it is. I think we're air rolling slightly if we're dodging. And it's making our dodge like pretty messy. Cause like that's where our dodge is actually finished here. Our car's finished dodging and we're not flat. See? Your car should be like completely flat when you're finished dodging. Or else you air rolled at the start of it. And I feel like this... Where are you? Oh, there you are. This is you. The GCs are bots. Yeah, you're I don't know why, I can't put my finger on it exactly, but yeah, your dodges, they look like they could be cleaner, you know? Hey, Boop, thanks for the 4-month tier 1, dude. Welcome back. It's stuff like this, MWB, this is what I'm talking about, right? So see here, we land, and then you're turning before you land, so now we're going this way just because you want that boost pad, but then we've lost momentum to get the boost pad, so now we're having to build up momentum again by dodging. Like, you lose a lot of momentum when you're moving around the field, because you'll do like, you'll not land straight, or you're not, like, you know, dodging completely flat. So that's contributing to your boost management being poor, because if you're losing momentum as you go around the field, then you're gonna need to use more boost to get it back. Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, we tried to shoot that, but we just passed it to their goalie, so that's not ideal. Would have been better to pop that over their goal. You do that weird quarter flip thing, maybe that's it. I think it's just your timing on your that show would be extremely hard for you with ball cam, really? I would have just flown up and popped it over the ball. But I'm okay with people turning off ball cam right before they hit the ball, but halfway through your flight path, I feel like it's unnecessary. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I was watching K-Dop stream before I went live today, and he was saying, JohnnyBoi, you have a lot of follower. Please tell your follower to follow on kickoff. I was like, okay, K-Dop, I'll tell them. So there you go, I told you. K-Dop wants you to follow on kickoff, aka cheat on kickoff. Always cheat on kickoff, he says. Never go for boost. Because people go for boost in his team and then they get scored on. Oh. I actually noticed something else that you're doing here. Did you see the boost here? This is something that I actually do as well. Watch the boost. When are you boosting? Jump. Well, we're jumping when we're boosting. We're not boosting when we're leaning back. We're boosting when we jump again. Like, your muscle memory is turning off your boost at the same time that you let go off your analog stick for your second jump. And it's slowing you down on your takeoff. Just ever so slightly. And the reason I wanted to pause and look back at that is because the only explanation for that is that it's muscle memory. The only explanation. And that means that you're probably doing it every time. Or you're probably doing it often. Because it's muscle memory, it doesn't just happen randomly. So, fast aerials, you want to hold the boost all the way through. You don't want to let go. Like that. See what I'm doing there? It's like a... It's really easy to do as a mouse and keyboard, actually. Because on mouse and keyboard, right click is your jump and left click is your boost. So it's very simple to go for an aerial. Let go of your jump button so you can press it again. And while you're doing it, let go of your boost and do this. See? Doesn't look like much. But that's like boost at a key moment. You want to like boost right through it and you'll go faster into the air. You're going much, much faster. Much more efficient as well. What's different from what I'm doing? Well, I was just showing you the mistake from a keyboard and mouse perspective, which was exactly the same. It would have looked exactly the same. I was just saying it's like easier to do on a keyboard and mouse because both the buttons are right next to each other. What you were doing is you were going like that, basically. You were letting go of your boost just for a moment in your aerial like this. When actually you want to boost right through. You don't want to let go of boost on your takeoff. You want to just go straight up to the ball. Boost the whole way. Well, assuming that it's a straight up race to the ball. Because you were like doing that. You know, there's a little gap. If you look at your boost trail. Can I look at my boost trail? Yeah, see there's a gap in the boost trail? That's like... That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to like... There we go. See the little gap in the boost trail? I got it. I got it figured out. There. That gap in the boost trail is because you're letting go of your boost when you're going for a fast aerial. Just briefly. You get it now? Yeah. That's going to contribute to being slower. But yeah, like some of your dodges, I don't know. I feel like you might be like doing this a little bit. Which is, you know, like dodging too fast or dodging too slow. Like sometimes when you dodge too fast, your car is like over rotating like this. You want to just like give your car time to like level out and actually land clean. You know, get a clean landing. I reckon like a lot of your points when you rank up higher will come from just being more efficient with how you move. Yes, you need to grab boost, and I was gonna say what I do if I'm like missing boost. I actually did this in the RLCS qualifiers the other day. I was missing so much boost, so what I did is I just turn on ball cam and free play and I just drive over the boost pads. Because then I feel when I go back into the next game, I'm so much more aware. It just like switches on that part of your brain that remembers where the boost pads are. But you'd be surprised if you're having a bad game, you could just try this and like see how many you can hit blind, you know? Let's see how many you can hit blind. Am I still an RL coach? Well, I mean, I coach my tier 3 subs. I coached F3. No, not really. I like did a couple of, you know, I did like I replay reviewed one loss with them at the World Championship Season 2 where they won. They lost in day 1 and I made them sit down and watch the loss because they didn't want to watch it. They were like, no. But I was like, no, you don't learn from, like, you're probably going to have to play this Mocket team again, the team that beat you guys. You're not going to learn if you don't actually look at the games. You challenge me to a 1v1, I decline. Haha. How you like that? Nah, you'd probably win. I haven't played ones in months. You'll use a tier 3. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. Right now I'm going to do one more replay review and then head off because it's super late where I am.